was finished. They had the nerve to believe I'd stay down, didn't they? Oh, they thought that just because I was silent, that I was weak. Silent ain't weak. Silent ain't broken. Silent ain't dead. Silence is the build-up. Silence is the storm waiting to rip the skies apart. They had no idea what was coming, but they will. They're out there somewhere, laughing, comfortable, thinking it's over, thinking they've won. They forgot that the silence before the strike is louder than any scream. I was silent once, but now my revenge speaks louder than any coward's laugh. They thought they could bury me. They thought that this was the end of my story. Nah, I don't die that easy. They tried to drag me down into the dirt, hoping I'd rot there, like a corpse, forgotten. But I ain't a body. I'm the shadow in their nightmares, the storm waiting to tear through their lives. They didn't bury me. They planted me. And now I'm the darkness that's gonna rise and choke the life out of every last one of them. They think they've won, but they've only delayed their fate. I don't need their pity. I don't need their mercy. I don't need anyone's damn approval. They thought I would beg, plead, ask for another chance. For what? I'm not asking for shit. I'll take what's mine. And when I do, they'll remember this moment. The moment they should have finished the job. The moment they should have run. They don't know what's coming. They think they've seen the worst. They think they've survived the storm. No. The storm hasn't even begun to rage. What they've seen so far, that was nothing. That was me holding back. That was me in chains. That was me silenced. But now there's nothing holding me back. Now they'll see what true darkness feels like. They'll feel it in their bones. They'll taste it in the air. Every breath they take will remind them of me. Every scream, every cry, every plea for mercy. That's all gonna belong to me now. They took my silence for weakness. That was their mistake. That's what's gonna cost them everything. They don't get to walk away. They don't get to sleep easy. They don't get to live in peace. Not anymore. I've let them get too comfortable. But comfort is a luxury for the living. And I'm about to turn them into walking corpses. They will pay for every ounce of pain, every bruise, every scar. They left marks on me, sure. But what they don't realize is that those marks, they aren't scars of defeat. They're marks of survival. Proof that I'm still here. Proof that I outlasted their cowardice, their pathetic excuses, their weak, pitiful attempts to take me down. Every cut, every blow they landed on me, that just made me hungrier. That just made me stronger. They fed the beast they should have starved. They poked the demon they should have left alone. And now, there's no turning back. The gates are open, and I'm walking through. Alone, maybe, but that's how I like it. I don't need anyone. I don't need their armies. I don't need their numbers. I'll rip them apart one by one if I have to. And when they're all lying in the dirt, choking on their own blood, they'll remember this face. They'll remember this voice. This is what vengeance sounds like. It's loud. It's violent. It's brutal. There's no mercy here. No forgiveness. Only retribution. They'll bleed for every drop of blood they spilled. They'll cry for every tear they forced from my eyes. They'll choke on every word they spat in my face. They thought they broke me. They thought they could break someone like me. Number, they don't break me. I break them. That's the truth they can't handle. That's the truth they've been running from. But they can't run anymore. They can't hide. They can't escape. My shadow is everywhere. My name is in the wind. My face is in their nightmares. They can't turn a corner without seeing me waiting there, smiling, ready to drag them down. They'll wish they killed me when they had the chance. But that would have been too easy for them, wouldn't it? To end me with a quick strike. To put me down like a dog. Nah. They wanted to make a show of it. They wanted to see me suffer. They wanted me to feel weak. To feel helpless. They got off on it, didn't they? Thought it made them powerful. Thought it made them gods. Well, I've got news for them. Gods can fall too. And I'm about to make them kneel. One by one. They'll kneel before me. Not in worship, but in terror. They'll feel the weight of my boot on their necks. And they'll know who's really in control. They thought they were the ones pulling the strings. They thought they were the ones in charge. But now it's my turn. Now I'm calling the shots. Now they answer to me. And they will answer. Oh, they'll answer for everything. Every sin. Every betrayal. Every broken promise. I've kept track. I remember it all. I remember their faces. Their voices. I remember how they laughed when they thought I couldn't hear. But I hear everything. And I remember everything. They can't escape that. They can't outrun what's coming. They thought they could move on. They thought they could forget. That they could live their lives without looking over their shoulders. not just coming for them. I'm already here. I'm inside their heads, eating away at their sanity, whispering in the silence they thought they could control. They think they've built something, but I'm gonna tear it all down. Brick by brick, life by life. I'm not just gonna beat them. I'm gonna break them. Make them watch as everything they've ever cared about crumbles into ash. And when they're standing in the wreckage of their own making, when they're on their knees, begging for a mercy I'll never give, they'll finally understand. This isn't just revenge. This is justice. This is balance. This is the price they pay for trying to bury me alive. They wanted to push me down. I'm pulling them under, into the darkness, into the void where there's no light, no hope. Only me. Only the vengeance they tried to run from. They'll beg for the end, but it'll be too late. Too late for second chances. Too late for redemption. They had their time. They wasted it. Now they pay the price. And that price, it's steep. It's every breath, every heartbeat, every last ounce of their pathetic existence. They owe me everything, and I'm here to collect. They thought they could erase me. They tried to erase every trace of me, every mark I left behind, like I was some stain on their perfect little world. But what they don't understand is, you can't erase the inevitable. You can't scrub away the truth. No matter how hard they try to cleanse their hands, they're still soaked in the blood of what they've done to me. They think they're clean, walking around like they're untouchable. But those hands, they're filthy, and soon they'll be drenched in their own blood. No amount of running, no distance, no time will save them from that truth. I'm coming for every lie they told, every false smile they wore. And when I'm done, there won't be enough of them left to forget. They'll watch as their world burns. I'll make them witness the destruction of everything they hold dear. Every time they turn their backs on me, I'll rip something away from them. Piece by piece, I'll tear apart their lives, their dreams, their very souls. They'll stand in the ashes of their own empire, powerless, broken, and I'll be standing there, grinning, because this is what they created. They built this world on the pain of others, on my pain, and now they'll watch it burn. They'll understand, too late, that they were never in control, that I was always lurking, always waiting. And now it's time for their reckoning. They'll scream, but no one's coming to save them. scream to the heavens for a savior, but no one's coming. No one's left to save them. I've seen to that. Their allies, their friends, the ones they thought had their backs, they're gone, crushed under the weight of their lies, their treachery, their cowardice. They'll realize in their final moments that they were always alone, just like they left me. And when the darkness finally takes them, they'll understand. They'll understand that this was always the only way it could end. They'll finally know that no matter how far they run, no matter how deep they hide, they can never escape the shadow that's always been waiting for them. Me. They didn't break me. They unleashed me. Now, they get to live in the world they created. A world where I am their nightmare. I am their reckoning. I am their end. I was silent once, but now my revenge speaks volumes, and it screams their names.